What's up, everybody? So let's jump into this thing, yo. This Dana White announcement is coming in 10 minutes, and very, very curious what this is going to be. I'm going to make a prediction, and we'll find out if I'm right. And then I'm sure there's lots of other stuff for us to talk about, you know. But first, we're going to see what Dana says. Then we'll talk about the UFC this weekend, and then we can talk about anything else you guys want. I think this is going to be an announcement about the Sphere. I think this is he's going to announce Conor and Chandler headlining the Sphere is my prediction. And potentially Ilya and Max at Sphere. So we'll see. That's what my prediction is. It's going to be that. Please God, let this be Conor and Chandler at the Sphere. And then please God, let tickets to that show be under $4,000 each. What's up, everybody? Dude, I love when guys like you hit me up to like, you think you need to remind me that you're I know you guys. You guys are my guys. I will always recognize you. I could get 100 million subscribers. I will recognize you every time. I always ride with my OGs. What's up, stud? Oh, dude, I didn't know you were a Team Alpha Male guy though. That's awesome. I actually, I got invited to do a podcast in Sacramento, with, Mark from Bigger, Faster, Stronger, like Chris and Mark. Mark invited me on, and then I asked him when he wanted to do it, and then he didn't respond. But anyway, so that's right, dude. That's right. All right, Jesse. So I know you've had your whole MMA career and not ever had a nickname, but you're in the UFC now. You have to have a nickname. Let's go with I'm gay. I'm sorry? Let's just go with I'm gay. I'm gay. Correct. Jesse, I'm gay on fire. Anyway, so it has to be this, dude. Has to be. I mean, listen, this is so funny. Every 2 weeks. I just got it done today. So, okay, I've been kind of jumbled this week because I've been doing like the other content about the other stuff. And then usually during pay-per-view weeks, from Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday during pay-per-view weeks are my worst performing weeks. So I will just chill on that stuff and just focus over here. But I would have otherwise, for 100% sure, I would have done a video about Conor putting a bid on Khabib's house. It's like, I'm not laughing. I mean, I'm laughing. Like, that's a pretty like brutal troll right there, dude. You know what I mean? You're like, damn, man, he's ruthless. And I smile at it only so much in that maybe he could bait. Maybe he could bait Khabib into coming back to smash his face, but I don't know. I don't know. But man, Conor is like, if he did actually bait Khabib into a comeback fight, he better train his balls off, because Khabib is going to try to crush his skull. For real, crush his skull. Yuzefa, what's up, man? Thank you for the super chat. Sadly, I don't think it's Conor and Chandler at the Sphere, but hoping it's right, because that would be me. Yeah, I mean, Dana, he had a pretty, pretty like, I got an announcement at 1:30, so you don't want to miss this one. We'll see. The Sphere is DMT. It's going to be crazy. Willing to give me a deep squat spot? Dude, that's what I'm saying. I really do have the best community on the internet. Everybody's ready to get behind me and cozy up behind my... What? So yeah, I mean, listen, dude, again, the reason why I have been so confident that Conor is, you know, the reason why I've been so confident that Conor is going to fight at the Sphere is because it comes specifically from my faith in that guy. And I understand like Dana's brain, and that's where those two things intersect. It doesn't mean I'm right, but the main thing I've been, thinking along the lines like Conor must be in the Spheres, because I'm like, there's no fucking way that Conor pulls out for a broken pinky toe. I don't believe it. Like, there's just no way. But, I mean, we'll find out right now. I have a feeling that he's probably going to announce, who's fighting in the Sphere. But it could be the TV deal. That's true. That's a good point. It could be the TV deal. Yeah, see, that's my purpose in life. And thank you for your membership. If anybody was not aware, if anyone was not aware, there is a members only section where my content that I am 99% sure is potentially likely to get me in trouble goes. It's like, if someone wants to pay, and then go flag my stuff, I figure, you're not going to be able to like mass flag it. So like it gets like 1-2 flags. That's fine. But like, it's not like 100 people are going to flag it. You know what I mean? I saw someone say something about the, hang on, let me, wait, where did that go? Oh, here we go. Imagine if all the political subscribers that came over became UFC fans. Jesse added 200K to the fan base, dude. I can turn anyone into a UFC fan if like they just like stayed with me or they just came over when the fights were on. The only thing that is required to create a fan of mixed martial arts is just to force them to watch a handful of events so that they start learning who guys are, There's bottom line, especially like Trump supporters who are way more likely to kind of be like, all right, let's stick some people in a cage and see how this thing shakes out. The only thing missing is just know who the people are. The reason that you are not excited about watching PFL versus UFC is because you don't know who they are. It's not like, I guarantee if you asked a bunch of people like, why are you so much more excited about UFC? They'd be all, well, the fighters are better. You'd be like, that's not correct. That is not why. You're more excited because you know who they are. But all right, we're about to go over to Dana's thing in a second here. But Jesse, you give great coverage on the sport. Love sport. I love it. It makes it so much better that you're a patriot, not like Luke, the leftist Thomas. Thank you for the super chat, dude. And I will say this again. I've said it before. I will say it again. The reason I went at Luke is because Luke is too smart to be on that side. Bottom line. Like, Luke is see, I don't know. I have a very different kind of approach to all of that stuff. The reason why anytime, anything with Zuckerberg over on Trump, the reason why I cover that stuff is like, it's like me and other people have the same vision. We just don't have the same strategy. Like, where they're like, destroy anyone that's on the other side. I'm like, no. Bring them over. Like, bring them over. Especially smart people who are good at structuring their thoughts in a like coherent way. All right, dude. It's time, Dana. If anybody gets an alert that Dana's live, can you guys let me know? And, just in case I miss it. Nicholas Bjork, thank you for the super chat, good sir. But yeah, like, like people who are immovable and crazy, then whatever, I see you, dude. Don't spam the chat though. All right. Well, people can check it out if they want. Okay. So yeah, like, if you pull Zuck over, that's the most important heart and mind in the world. Literally. Like, that is literally the most important heart and mind in the world. And Luke Thomas is in MMA, and he's super smart, and he does jiu-jitsu, and he's a combat sports guy. Like, it just makes, you know what I mean? Every single person that I have ever spoke to who knows Luke Thomas has had nothing but good things to say about him. Is your members content anti-juice? Anti-juice? I don't understand the question. Thank you for the super chat, though. Come on, Dana. You're stressing me out that I'm going to miss it. Robert Harvey, thank you very much, dude. Been watching since day one. Thanks for keeping it real and no clickbait BS. Thank you, dude. Appreciate the super chat. Anthony Vallejo, your IG message is seriously info drop. You can thank me later. What's your handle, dude? I'll check it out. So this, you meant anti-steroids? I don't know. No, it's definitely not anti-steroids. I will say that, Conor versus Khabib too. That would be insanity if that really is what it was. But I mean, it's not Semitic seeing a lot on the. Are you trolling me, dude? Are you breaking my balls? I literally have absolutely no idea what you're saying, dude. If your goal is to confuse me, success, good sir. You have accomplished it. I don't know what that means. I mean, I mean it's not Semitic seeing a lot on the a lot on the internet. I'm very confused, dude. I don't know what the hell that means. But he's asking if I'm anti-Semitic. Fuck no. I'm not anti anything or anyone except for assholes that I don't like. And I make those decisions on an individual basis. You know, basically, like, anybody wants to know my my standpoint on anything is like, hey, do you make a generalization about this group of people? I'll be like, yes, if we're talking about like lunatic groupthink morons. All right. How about anyone else? No. But in all honesty, I basically make individual decisions about everybody. Like, there's, I don't know. It's like a shortcut to thinking. I don't know. Listen, dude. Oh, I'm not angry, dude, at all. I didn't know what you meant. Oh, refresh the page.
Weigh-ins. In about 45 minutes, I'm going live on Instagram at 1:30 on the East Coast. Live on Instagram. I got some information.
He's not live. Is he live? He's not live, is he? No. Anyway. Oh my God, dude. That's how I know, like, someone's been watching for a long time, that they know that I'll like, if they want to get my attention, call me Jessica, and then I'll laugh and I'll platform it, you know? I honestly, I did a video about that yesterday, and I did another one. I actually just, I just called the, like, I literally just put one up on me and Gabrielle's channel, which everybody should be following, by the way. Play with matches with Gabby and Jesse. Dude, why is he not going live? Dana, you have the whole world sitting on bated breath. I mean, geez. Yeah. Dana's like, listen, I'm going live to announce that I broke my diet yesterday and I had pasta for dinner. We're all right. He's all, that's it. He hasn't made it yet. We're waiting for Dana to go live. He was supposed to go live at 6 minutes ago. There's no way it's GSP against Khabib, dude. No way. No way, dude. Let's just, I guess, while we wait, let's talk about the UFC. So I think that, I mean, the thing about the headliner is that we've already seen these two guys fight. You know what I mean? And Leon was working Bilal early in that fight. Obviously, that, you know, in most cases in a 5-round fight, that's, you can't really go, oh, wow, you know, whatever. But one thing Leon does not do is get tired. You know what I mean? Like there's certain fighters where you have to factor in how, you know, how strong they are as the fight goes on. So it's like, you know, if it's Conor and Conor's working a guy in the first round and then an eye poke happens, you know, and it's like, all right, well, I guess, you know, we're gonna have to run it back. That basically doesn't tell you anything. You know, you're like, all right, so Conor was winning the first round because you know for sure that Conor's going to slow down significantly. Starting midway through the second round, like Conor becomes significantly more or less dangerous. I really don't even know what to make of that, dude, because he obviously trains super hard. I just think that he has some kind of thing that makes him extra explosive and then it just drains his battery or something. I mean, I don't know. I honestly don't really know what the deal with that is, but Toasted, thank you for the super chat. Need your help. Want to watch the fight. Don't have money. Can't pirate it because I don't want to go to purgatory and be punished. Man, that is a dilemma. That is a dilemma, good sir. If you're in the United States, I would say get some friends together. You know what I mean? Then everybody can afford it. If you are in the UK, it's at 3 a.m. You know, like maybe you could be like, look, dude, you made the show at 3 a.m. Like, I'm going to do whatever I have to do to watch it. I would never, you know, suggest that people pirate it, and I always pay for them, but you know. Dude, why isn't Turner live? I'm on bated breath, for God's sake. It's a boy. It's a boy. But yeah, like with Bilal, I mean, Bilal's not going to get tired. Leon's not going to get tired. Bilal has been camping with Khabib's team though. And listen, dude, from what I've been watching, if you really like watch closely, like Bilal has gotten better every single fight. He's nasty, dude. I think he's one of these guys that everyone is going to sleep on, and I think he absolutely could win this fight. Leon's got to be a huge favorite, though, obviously, because, again, they fought each other, and Leon just, you know, was teeing off on him in the beginning of the fight. But Leon's like Achilles heel seems to be, I mean, really think about it. The only time you've really seen Leon, yeah, he's a minus 245 favorite. That seems about right. The only time you've ever seen him look beaten was in Kamaru fights where Kamaru just drained his, like, he just frustrated him, held him down. You know what I mean? Dana, I guess he's only 10 minutes late. Dude, you gotta, like, I want to have juice. I want to have, 1:30 on the East Coast. That's right. It's 1:40 on the East Coast right now. I want to have juice like that, dude. You know, where I can just be like, all right, guys, I've got a huge announcement at 2 p.m. and have the whole world like just waiting. It's like 2:15. Your buddies with you are all, didn't you say you were going to go live 15 minutes ago? You're all, yeah, let him wait, dude. Like the whole world's waiting for you. He's like, yeah, let him wait. Let him wait. Hang on for a second. I need to go. I need to take a piss with my 14-inch dick real quick, because that's just me deep dicking the whole world. Broke Deegan, relax, guy. It's okay for people to not know the time zones, man. Jeez. I prefer videos, candidly. I would prefer videos of him talking. I'm just kidding. All right, so Leon versus Bilal. I gotta pick Leon, obviously, just because. But I'm just saying, I would not be shocked if Bilal, pulled something out here. And I definitely have Aspinall. I don't think anybody's gonna beat Aspinall. I don't think. Yeah, dude. What about this thing with Chris Curtis and Strickland? Actually, you know what? I texted somebody about that, one of my XC friends, and oh wow, hang on for a second. Damn. Strickland and Chris Curtis, that beef is real. Super fucking real. Wow. I didn't even know. How long ago did he text me that? Jesus, he texted me that an hour ago. I texted one of my buddies over there, just like, I'm like, what's going on? Like, it's Strickland and Chris Curtis. That's a very, very real conflict, apparently. I don't agree with this. I actually completely don't agree with this. I think I think that I think Chris Curtis is a dude where that like some of my buddies over there told me they're like his nickname is King Petty, because like if someone says anything about him, he's just like fuck that guy forever. Like he's just like if he gets it on for somebody, then he's like really, really like he's got it on for them permanently or whatever. So I would imagine in this situation, whatever happened between him and Strickland will work it out, but he's just gonna have to shower him with love, But like I've never seen Chris Curtis do anything for clout. Like, I mean, literally, I can't think of a single thing where it's like, okay, he just did that for attention. You know what I mean? It is funny though, if he really is like if he's really a Democrat, because that's what Strickland kept saying, which is totally fine. Like again, I don't care what anybody's politics are. It must, I mean, damn, dude. It's just because like if someone really is like a hardcore I hate Trump guy, like it's not a good time to be in the UFC, dude, at all. Yeah, I know, but dude, they train at the same gym, man. They train at the same gym. And Strickland's going to, he'll go apologize to him and hug him, and he'll have to go over the top. Guys like that, guys that take things really personal like that. The only way to, it's usually solvable, but there's one way to solve it, and it is like overwhelm them with like, I'm sorry, I love you. Just break them down. You just break down their anger with nothing but positivity. You know what I mean? You can't don't argue with them. Don't try to talk about what happened and tell your side of the story. You just give them no choice. Dude. You're like, I love you. If you want to stay mad at me, then you can do that. But I'm just going to sit here and hug you. So go ahead. Are you mad? Yes. Are you still mad? I love you. That's the only way to do it. Spokesman, Aspinall by KO. Yeah, I think I would say probably TKO, maybe KO. I don't know. I do think he's gonna. I think that's exactly what's gonna happen. No, he didn't block him over political views. No, that's definitely not what happened. I don't know what I'm allowed to say. I literally just asked my buddy if I'm allowed to say this publicly. I'll tell you if he says it's all right. I'll tell you guys. But it's definitely not over political stuff. Yeah, that's what they said, but yeah, a little more to it, I think. Dude, is Dana fucking serious? Like, I'm going live at 1:30 with the biggest announcement ever. It's just like, never mind, dude. Never mind, bro. He's going to go live. Like, come on. If Tom wins, will Jones duck? Oh, okay. Yeah. So, okay. So Strickland and Chris Curtis got in a fist fight at the gym. I didn't know that. I didn't know that, but they straight up fought at the gym. Like, not like sparring, whatever. Like, they got in a fight, like a fist fight. So that certainly would make it a little bit harder to. I mean, actually, I don't even think it does, dude. They're fucking fighters. You know what I mean? I don't think that. I just completely depends. If Tom Aspinall has like a breakout moment where he starches Curtis Blades and like he's like the guy, because what I've been seeing from Jones, and I do believe him, is like it just needs to be a big enough fight that it's worth it for him. You know, like he wants there to be like juice behind it. I mean, obviously Aspinall is a very, very tough matchup for him, but Jon Jones has earned, yeah, like anybody like, oh yeah, Jon Jones is ducking this guy. I mean, it's like, come on, dude. Like, Jones has run through the entire light heavyweight division 5 times. You know, he got a very favorable matchup when he came up to heavyweight, obviously, but you know, people acting like him taking the Stipe fight is you know, like that, I don't know, him taking the Stipe fight and then holding firm to the Stipe fight is him ducking other people. That's just not true. You know, like they made an agreement to do that fight. John got injured, right? And then in the time that he was injured, you have Aspinall break out, Alex Pereira break out. And so people are like, oh, you got to do this. It's like, dude, he was signed to fight Stipe. He got injured and Stipe waited for him. Like, he cannot turn around and walk from that fight. Cannot do it, dude. I know people are sleeping on Stipe, dude. Stipe is not Cyril Gane grappling. His grappling is way better than Cyril Gane. Stipe's nasty. I mean, you know, he's older, but like, like I didn't see, you know, when Francis knocked him out, it didn't look to me like it was because Stipe has lost a step. It just looked like Francis was an absolute monster that learned how to grapple. You know what I mean? Anthony, thank you. Message sent on Monday regarding oversight, assassination info drop, and someone need to be following that to put you way ahead of the curve. Way better way to get me though is to email. Like, I am awful with Instagram. Terrible. And like in terms of like keeping up on my messages, but on email, I'm better. I have gotten like what's the right way to put this? Like my MMA audience and like the kind of political side audience now that are about, you know, essentially like the same size. It's a very different type of user base. Like the political guys are way more engaged, like way more engaged. and you can just see it in the analytics, but also I get a lot of stuff sent to me now and I try to keep up with all of it, but I'm missing emails from sponsors and stuff right now. So I'm trying to keep up on it, but that still is definitely a much better way to get me. Like email me and just pay, like make the title all caps Anthony Vallejo. Dana is busy stretching out, right? Sean O'Connell became a YouTube. Oh, welcome, good sir. I think you will be very happy with your investment. And I would highly suggest when it comes to the members only stuff, don't think like scroll to the bottom. Because at the beginning, what I did, I told a bunch of old stories, like, you know, just dumb street fight shit and like stuff with girls or whatever. Like those are good. Those are really good. This is insane, dude. What, like, how could he, like, he literally made the announcement at, let me see, hang on. When was this? Like, he made the announcement 53 minutes ago and he's 22 minutes late. Like, what? Oh, man. He's the king of the world, dude. No, he definitely said 1:30 Eastern, which is 22 minutes ago. It's $5, and I never make up stories. I have too many real ones to have to make them up. They're all old as fuck. You know. Toasted. You too, dude. Welcome, guy. Scott Holland, welcome. If I'm going to plug anything on, you know, I would stringently suggest that people go check out me and Gabrielle's channel, Play with Matches. Like it's blowing up, all of it, just like that. Like maybe, you know, we started it a few months ago and, you know, views, you get like 800 views, 800, whatever. But like, dude, 2 out of our last 3 videos have done, let me see. Like the video that we did yesterday on Mr. Beast and the Chris Tyson thing has almost 16,000 views. The one right before that we did about Tenacious D has 35,000 views. It's happening. And our analytics are better on this channel. Like straight up, this is just an absolute, I mean, I'll show you. But here's the link, dude. But it's like, dude, I know that's the problem with this haircut is if you always do the thing, it like inevitably does that. I actually meant to tell him today to just not do it, but I forgot. No, look at 100%. He said, check it. Watch.
I'm on my way to the arena right now for the weigh-ins. In about 45 minutes,
see,
I'm going live on Instagram at 1:30 on the East Coast. Live on Instagram.
Like, that's what I'm saying. He said that 55 minutes ago, and he's 25 minutes late. That's such a boss move to be able to do that. Like, it's just hilarious. Thank you very much, Steven. Now, probably the only reason that I'm so chill about it is because I love live streaming and rapping out with everybody, so I don't really care how long it takes. But oh, you're good, dude. It could just be traffic. It's true. I forgive you, dude. I promise, no hard feelings at all. Whoops. But yeah, it could be traffic. Royce the 5'9", what's up, dude? That's funny. Boyce the 5'9". You know what's funny about this? Is this tells me that you're my age. You know, just, I mean, like I've seen, obviously I know you're on my streams all the time, but I never really thought about that. Like that name, I know your generation right there, because if you asked, you ask like a 25-year-old, you're all, hey, Royce the 5'9", they'll be all, Royce the 5'9", you're all, yeah, dog, Royce the 5'9", they'll, nope. Only people. Jesse, how, listen, dude, how is YouTube trying to suppress me given that I literally doubled the size of my channel in the last 2 weeks? You know what I mean? Like, I don't think they're trying to suppress me. My views are way up. Like, we've had this convo. Well, I have dementia too, dude. I'm just like Joe Biden. Well, that's fun. Wait, Broke Deegan, who are you yelling at now? Said he has 20 accounts, so he doesn't have to pay $10 a month for you to. I don't under. I didn't see what. Jesse's older, but yet he knows the rappers like Times4. Speaking of Times4, the Rolling 40s Crip, do a reaction video on the Crip who had his baby in the car during a LAPD car chase. Ugh, I don't know. I don't like. That's a tough situation, like. I hate stuff with kids, man, like that. Dude, Dana. I met my wife, John Morant. John Morant, you're in my chat, dude. This is definitely the real John Morant. I would imagine John Morant is having a really hard time meeting girls. He's all, God damn, if I could only find a girl who wanted to hook up. I met her through my best friend that I lived with for almost a decade, was dating her best friend, and then that's how we met. O'Malley and Marab. Yeah, I mean, I think that we're most likely gonna see who is headlining Sphere. That would be my guess. Because, dude, it's not that far away now. Like, it's 3:04 right now. That's why I'm almost sure it's going to be about the Sphere, is the timing of this announcement. You know what I mean? Because it's like, we're doing 3:04 tomorrow. Then there's just 3:05, 3:06. Like, it's right there. All you Trump weirdos should know that Dana said about 130 leaving him and out. That's their MO. Wait, let me see. Did he say that? All
right, guys, I'm on my way to the arena right now for the weigh-ins. In about 45 minutes, I'm going live on Instagram at 1:30 on the East Coast. Live on Instagram. I got some information.
That is an incorrect assessment, fishing, not catching. Appreciate the super chat. Even if you want to do it in a snide manner, Trump weirdos. But nonetheless, nope, that is not correct. He said in about 45 minutes at 1:30. So no. But listen, man, you jump on an MMA stream, like, a hard truth, you're going to have like 96% Trump weirdos, No, don't worry about it, dude. Listen, we don't need to lash out. We don't need to lash out at them anymore. It's hard. It's hard, being on the other side of the culture avalanche. I remember when the shoe was on their foot, and I was furious all the time. So now instead of like lashing out, I'm more of like you don't like how it feels now? You don't like how it feels? Oh, geez. You think that, why are all these people so crazy? I just hate it. And I wish that I wish that we had a vice grip on information still. And it's like, no, you don't. It sucks, huh? You want to be over there and drinking your Bud Light with Dylan Mulvaney and talking about all the good times you're going to have at, Drag Queen Story Hour. I love Drag Queen Story Hour, and I hate Trump. It's like, tough time to be alive for you then. Oh, man. He's live. Is he? Wait, what? Wait, are you guys serious? Is he really live? Oh my God. All right, hang on. I don't know why my computer's not picking it up. It's already over? Okay, so what was the dude, he is not live on mine. You guys are all fucking with me, dude. What was it? If all of you guys are trolling me and he's not really live, I'm gonna laugh my fucking ass off, dude. Like, I'm serious. If you guys are all collectively trolling me and he really wasn't on, I'm gonna fucking die laughing, dude. Because I really did miss it. So what'd he say? Wait. Oh, all right. So he announced that the announcement is Tuesday. That's really? That's the announcement? He announced that there's an announcement on Tuesday? Dude, I swear to God, if all of you guys are trolling me, I'm gonna fucking die. It seems like too many people are doing this for it to be true. I'll tell you who I'll fucking call. Get to the bottom of this. Never mind. Okay, the announcement was that. Okay, the announcement was that the full Noche UFC card will be dropped tomorrow. What the fuck, dude? The announcement was that there's an announcement coming? Well, whatever. So my prediction still holds firm then. That's what it's going to be. That it'll be I'm starting to think Dana's been kidnapped by Biden Kamala supporters. No, he's alive and well. He just was going live to be like, listen, guys, I know everybody's waiting on bated breath to hear what I'm going to say. And I'm going to tell you right now, there's a big announcement coming tomorrow. You're all, what? All good, dude. I'm actually live streaming and I missed Dana's announcement. So I was calling to see if you saw it. But apparently the announcement was that he's going to announce the Sphere full card tomorrow, which actually now that is pretty fucking exciting now that I think about it. But I was pissed that it wasn't the announcement, today or whatever. All right. So, listen. I wonder what YouNeek's been up to, dude. I mean, I have no idea. Let's see. Let's take a look together, you guys, and then we'll go to YouNeek's channel. I have not been keeping up on YouNeek, and I am embarrassed about that because you know what? He does have the single greatest YouTube channel in America. 21,000 subs, dude. That's not bad. I mean, it's growing. It's growing. Let's see how his videos are performing. All right. There are 2,000 people that really, really, really want to watch anything that's like Brendan Schaub sucks. They're all, give me that shit, dog. Give it to me. They can't get enough. Thank you, dude. Jesse, outdone yourself. Congratulations. Covering UFC's Trump is what we need from you. Thanks so much. Brag to other podcasts about your 200,000. Thank you, dude. So, I figured out what happened. Like, I think I'm very confident that I'm right about this too, about why those videos blew up, and not just mine, but other channels too. You know, because when it was happening, the first day so here's exactly how this happened. The Trump shooting happened. I was at the pool. I ran upstairs and did a live stream. Now, obviously, everyone in the world was looking for information about, about the shooting. It got 70,000 views, which was fine. It was, that was like a pretty half decent live stream. The next morning when I woke up, I'm like, okay, there's no YouTuber that has worth anything that's not going to put up a video about the Trump shooting. So I told my wife and kids, I'm like, just go to the pool. I'm just going to do a video up here real quick. I shot the video, no edits, nothing, in a hotel room, put it up, went down to the pool, literally did not even watch the analytics. That's one thing I will say is fantastic about gaining 200,000 subscribers is I don't even look at my subs now. I don't care, I literally don't care. I used to watch that. I used to watch those numbers like a hawk. I don't even look anymore. I don't care. It's it's a nice, I feel free of that now, but anyway, at least for now. So I go down to the pool. I didn't even look, come back upstairs, 3-4 hours later and looked, and the video had 970,000 views, and I had gained 20,000 subscribers. And I was like my jaw hit the floor. I was like, what the? And I told Gabrielle, I'm like, dude, the system's broken. This does not happen. This is not a thing that happens. And as I was watching, I was just refreshing it, every second. It was going up it was going up 50, 60 views a second. I was just like, I can't, this is insane. I would go take a shower and then come back, and I'd have gained 1,800 subscribers. It was bananas. But I told Gabrielle, I'm like, dude, the system's broken. This does not make any sense. But I'm like, dude, I have so many new subscribers. I should go live, And I wasn't thinking anything about it being a high performing live stream. I was just like, oh, dude, we got 20,000 new subs. I'll go say hi. So I went live talking about it was a good topic also, but that's why I did it. And then I ended up with, I don't know, at the time it said 21,000 concurrent, but then in the back end, on my analytics, it says 24,500 concurrent, which is insane. That's absolutely ludicrous. I've never even come within 10 miles of those numbers. And that video ended up getting 2.9 million views, or that live stream. And it was just okay. And that's what I told Gabrielle. I'm like, the system's broken. This is there's something wrong. I'll take it, but there's something wrong. And and then I had some other ones. When I got home, I did the one that got 3.6 million views. And then everything went back to normal. I mean, my normal is very different now. It's I'm basically, my baseline now is double what it was before. because I have, two separate things. And, but anyway, here is exactly what happened, dude. Here's exactly what happened. YouTube, the way that the system works, like if you go look at the biggest creators in the world, right? Like go look at, just pick any of them. Anybody that you would think of as like, wow, that person, that talks to the camera is like a huge personality. Like none of them do 1 million views a video. That's just not like that doesn't happen. And the system limits the number of views that anyone can get. It doesn't matter how many subscribers they have. Like it's like there's an amount that a person can get if they're being driven by the algorithm. And then people who are capable of getting much bigger views than that, who are like, camera talkers, they're selected, you know what I mean? And they're on this like separate tier, and there's very few of them. And so what happened, in my opinion, educated opinion, is I think when the Trump shooting happened, YouTube got so much demand for content about the shooting that any limits that they had on channels were like the limits they had on channels were actually making it to where they were choking. Like they didn't have any content for people. You know what I mean? Like it's like there's way more demand than we can meet. And also whether, I don't know. I like stuff. It's possible stuff about Trump also was limited. They just took the restraints off because they had to, like they had to take the restraints off. And so there was like this, like, I don't know, probably 10 to 11 day period where it went back to how the system worked before they, structured it the way it works now. And it was an algorithmic free for all, probably like once in, I can't even think of another situation where that would, where they'd be forced into that. But, I'm pretty sure that's what happened, because it's just, I don't know. That's my guess. Anyway, all right. So Victor, Kamala Harris, first words as a candidate to Democratic leaders, she stated, "I am Kamala Harris. My pronoun." Oh my God, it's so ridiculous, dude. That is one of the most ridiculous clips ever. Studio, thank you very much. Very generous. I appreciate you, man. Trump said $500 billion to Ukraine. This is only because Russia is allied to Iran. China, same issue. Would you join the military or fight against it if we are fighting for Israel? That's a really complicated question. That's a complicated question. I would join the military if we were under attack. Basically, this is just plain and simple, my decision structure as a person in my situation, my family's safety, period. My family's safety, my family's future. So if we were in a situation where our way of life was under attack and I was like, we need to fight these fucking guys off or else my family is going to be in a situation that I don't, then I would go fight. But absent that, that's in the simplest terms, that's how I can answer that question. Jon Strickland for president. Dems are so lost. I feel like Sean Strickland would have a hard time, but there is a great Trump Strickland shirt that my buddy Brian Chumler made. Dude, I know. Two of my friends, two of my really good friends, got evacuated. Mike McDaniel's wife, I told you guys she's my really close buddy's sister. She's my really good friend also, but her parents live up there. I checked on them yesterday and they're cool, but it was north of Chico. But yeah, they got evacuated. One of my friends has a horse, their daughter has a horse, and they had to evacuate the horse and evacuate the family. And I don't know, man. It's crazy. I can't it's so crazy. It's so crazy that, that this could happen again there. We literally just had the deadliest wildfire fucking ever at the exact same place. How many years ago? This is the exact same place that it happened You know, remember the Paradise Fire? Same place. How could this happen again, dude? USC's live. All right, let's watch it. Boop, boop.
And we begin with a prelim in the women's strawweight division. Shauna Mama B. Bannon versus Alice Ardell-Young. First fighter to the scale, making her UFC debut, Alice Ardell-Young.
Strawweight 125ers. Yeah. This one's going to be a barn burner. Oh, man. Just dry right now. I live in the bush and spear in the river. I can't even take the boat out right now. I can't imagine. Yeah, dude. It's crazy, man. Louis, thank you very much, dude. I appreciate you. I would vote for Tucker. See, I hear you on that, but the thing is, in my opinion, people are going to serve the cause. You know, if the cause is, you know, whatever kind of movement it, I don't know, like the freedom cause or whatever, like you need people to play their role. If Tucker ran, okay, that like a girl like enjoys my content just because it's like, it's so fucking, it seems like it's so male centered that like, if a girl likes them, like, oh, thank you. Speaking of girls, let me see what that little hot piece is doing downstairs. I cannot believe that guy, how much that guy looked like Bisping, dude. Hey, Goose, you want to come up here and hang out live? See if my dad wants to come up and go live. See if he's got the balls. See if he's got the fucking balls. I'll just be like, Pops, just tell me what you thought of January 6th. Tell us all your thoughts on it, dude. They're going to love this. I'll just troll this shit out of him. Anyway, all right, love you. Bye. Yeah. That's funny, dude. If a girl likes SFR, that girl's probably a dude. That's fair. Dude, this is a great fight right here. This is a great fight. Thank you, Jody. Thank you very much. That's what I'm saying. That's like the most flattering. That's the most flattering thing a person can say. They're like, I think you're funny. Because I like anybody who makes me laugh. Those are my favorite people in the entire world. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Oh, whoa. What just happened? Here we go, dude. Uh-oh. They're about to brawl, son. Okay. So they're just wired, ready to go. All right. So they didn't fight. I thought they like fought.
Or with that backdrop, we
do such a good job of getting fighters that are local, man. I like this. It's not a question, it's a statement. Jesse, you'll be coming to UFC South Africa. It's like, fuck, that sounds awesome. I would love to give you a production job. The only thing is that like I don't have one because I literally do everything. You know, if I thought that like the channel would perform better or there's like something to gain from higher production value, I believe me, I would do it, but it just doesn't seem to be the case. But I do have a need for someone to like create clips for me and for play with matches. Like that's a real job. It's just anybody that I've talked to that like the pricing, you're all Jesus, man, like $2,000 a month for fucking like a handful of shorts. That's just doesn't make any sense. I'd rather, when they make it like that, I'm like, I'd just do it myself, but then I don't do it. John Campbell, thank you for the super chat, dude. Did I miss Nate's announcement? Who's your MMA GOAT with PEDs in mind? The announcement was that the full sphere card is going to get announced tomorrow. And my MMA GOAT with PEDs in mind, Connor. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I still think it's Jones, dude. I still think it's Jones. He's so fucking good, man. Yeah, the announcement was that they're going to announce the entire sphere card tomorrow. It is. That is a garbage announcement. But at the same time, now I'm very excited to hear what it's going to be. You know what I mean? Erica, what's up, dude? Thank you very much. Yeah, that was definitely a joke. Dude, I want to see Patty and Bobby Green square up. Who do you guys think is going to win that fight? Who do you guys think is going to win between Patty and Bobby Green? GSP, yeah, I mean, I agree. GSP's right there, obviously. You guys think Patty, huh? How? How does he win, though? That's the only thing is like, how does he win? I mean, he has a significant grappling advantage, but who has ever like grapple fucked Bobby Green? Because on the feet, come on, Bobby will piece that up, dude. Unless Patty has had some kind of like, massive jump in his stand. I mean, his stand-up looked great against Tony Ferguson, but that's Tony Ferguson. Bobby Green is a completely different universe. But again, there is a massive mismatch in terms of jiu-jitsu. Patty's jiu-jitsu is ridiculous. Ridiculous you don't take. You know what I mean? There's nothing narcissistic about asking for a job. Also, my assistant who does our shorts says she could help make shorts for your channel. Let me know. Oh, for sure. Call me later. Text me later. I'll call you. We'll talk about it. Thank you for the super chat. Everybody go check out 10-7 MMA. That's Yuzefa and Justin Jane's channel. It's awesome. Oh, dude, Yuzefa. Listen. You guys, dude, you want a big breakout video? You guys should have Justin talk about exactly what happened between Strickland and Chris Curtis in the gym for real. Because I got greenlit over here to say, that they got in a fist fight. I don't think anybody knows that. And I'm sure Justin was there. If you guys talk about that, you say like, that's a breakout video for sure. I can help you with the title too. Like if, because and also like there's a way to talk about it where you're not, like it's just you're literally just factually talking about what happened. Sam Smiley defended his KC belt last night. We were a great fight. Awesome, dude. Smiling Sam. That's a badass back tattoo. Damn, that is a sick tattoo. Talk about a high-risk fight, dude. Can you imagine if I lost that fight? If Josh Fabia stung me and then strangled me, oh my God. I would die. I would just be like, just strangle me to death, dude. Just finish it. Just finish it. Patty's second round sub. Wait, Bobby went from minus 250 to minus 105? Really? Oh, that many people were betting on Patty? I'm sorry, we're betting on yeah, we're betting on Patty. I don't know, dude. That, like, in my opinion, that is a really, really rough matchup for Patty, dude. Oh, I got you, Nicholas. My bad. What's my favorite political channel to watch? Probably I like Redacted, and I like Jimmy Dore, and I like Candace. You know, cover all the angles. You got conspiracy with Redacted. You got, you know, conservative with Candace, and you've got, you know, liberal with Jimmy Dore, but like liberal with a brain who, you know, is going to report from this news is fake. You know, like, honestly, you know, Jimmy Dore's politics and Candace's are like diametrically opposite. But the stuff I care about is about like, oh, look at the deep state lying about this, and look at how they rigged this. And both of them are nails on those things. Young Turks. I could hate. I will say that I enjoy watching Anna Kasparian become a Trumper right in front of everybody's face, which is hilarious because you can literally just watch her entire like evolution. You know, she's like, don't call me a fucking a person, a menstruating person. I'm a fucking woman, you weirdos. And then just that one little thorn in the side. And then she sees like, oh, they lied about Kyle Rittenhouse and everything. It's like, and then it's just, you know, you just watch this chasm open up in their belief system. That's exactly, I mean, that's how it always happens. It's literally how it always happens. There's like one issue that kind of, you know, kind of sticks a fork in the light socket. And you're like, damn, what the fuck? I'm not aligned with this shit. And then a big story that you realize was a complete fucking lie, that they absolutely outright lied to you intentionally. And at that point, now you're like, well, what else do they lie about? And then you start looking under the hood. You're like, they literally lie about fucking everything. Everything's a lie. Every single thing they say is a lie. And then so you're like, how could I be on their side? You know what I mean? Like, how could I be on their side? Every single thing they say is a lie. My favorite, honestly, my favorite. Oh, here we go. Let's watch these guys. This is the one I was excited to see.
Liverpool Merseyside Zone. Patty the Patty Pimlet.
No, I'm not saying Republicans don't lie. Not at all. That's not what I'm talking about.
156, the official weight for Patty the Patty. And his opponent, the number 15 ranked UFC lightweight contender, King Reed.
They're all, fuck, we want to boo him, but we like him too much.
Official weight 154 and a half for King Reed.
Let's go. This is the fight I'm most excited for on the entire card.
Michael, now it's time to take a closer look at the co-headliner.
100%. That's the one I'm most excited for. But yeah, going back to the Republicans don't lie comment. It's like a perfect example for me to, yeah. So Curtis Blades, every time he gets to like the big fight, the really big one, he always loses. So we'll see. What's up, dude? Francisco in Spain. I have been to Barcelona and I absolutely loved it. I was there for like 8 days and it was amazing. Dude, and you know what? Like, I always tell everybody that, you know, you're always shocked when you see someone in person by how big they are. I've been right next to Curtis Blades, and I think it might just be because they're heavyweights. So I don't have like a preconceived notion of them being smaller, but he did like, it's not like I was like, damn, this dude's huge. Like he didn't seem like that big. You know what I mean? Let's go. Now that's a big man right there. That tattoo is so fucking sick. So August, I've got a one of my followers here is a tattoo artist, is flying in to Austin, and he's gonna basically stay down the street and for 2 straight days, like we're gonna put like 16 hours. It's gonna be gnarly. But I am going to have a very, very large tattoo from one of the viewers here coming up in a few weeks. It's going to be fucking miserable, but, you know, you got to earn them.
Live will belong to you Sunday morning. Any final words for all of your supporters here and around the world?
First of all, thanks everyone for coming. This is my absolute dream. Me and Curtis have some unfinished business. I'm going to settle it right here on Saturday night. Love you all. Thank you.
There he is, folks. Tom Aspinall. All right, now we will take a closer look at the men on the marquee, the 2 welterweights who will compete Sunday morning.
Damn, that chick is a fucking smoke right there over his shoulder. Jesus.
It was maybe a week after fighting Diego Lima. They called me. They said, Leon Edwards needs an opponent. Do you want to fight him? And I was like, number 3 in the world, 100%. Let's go. That's the dream I've been waiting.
Anthony, I got your message, and I've been following that guy on X. That's where I got the video that I did on the cell phone data I got from him.
Remember the name Muhammad. Tonight he finally has an opportunity to truly introduce himself to the highest part of fighting. Leon Edwards is the absolute top of the food chain.
Also coming up at the time, he was a solid opponent.
Sleeve, well, you'll be all right with that.
But my main focus
back
was
just
Kumar
fucking
Usman.
hurts a lot.
He was the champion, and he just got in my way.
And now he's going in.
My wife is literally the hottest chick on
Round
earth.
1.
In my, I mean, like I've never
And
seen a girl that
we're
I
still
thought looked
standing.
better than her.
So
ever.
the second round was like, all right, let's pick it up. And I poked.
Oh, it was a poke in the eye.
yeah.
It wasn't a low blow as he
That
landed
was a
the
bad
body
one.
kick.
I literally thought I was like blind.
Over there.
Oh my God, this looks like a bad one.
And I didn't really care about being blind. It was like, I just lost my opportunity. This was my shot to fight for the belt.
Ladies and gentlemen, the end comes officially 18 seconds of round number 2 due to an
Oh,
accidental eye
man, he's
poke to
bleeding
Muhammad
out of
and
his
cannot
eye,
continue.
bro.
Therefore, this main event has been declared a no decision.
I literally hit his guts. Anytime I hear him, anytime I see him, it just makes me angry. To me, Leon is a coward. He's not a real man. He didn't want to give me the rematch. He didn't like what he felt in there, and he's been running since then.
I don't feel like that now.
Listen, I really like Bilal. He's been on the show before, but I don't understand why Leon would be running when he was handily winning the fight.
Should
But
be next. No, I've done it before. I've won like 10 fights in a row, didn't get a title shot. So what makes him different?
I stepped up for you. You had no opponent. You're the one who injured me, and it's only fueling me. It's only pushing me.
Wow, Thompson's in a world of trouble. He's teeing up here.
You guys don't know how hungry I am for this title shot. You don't know how hungry I am to win this gold.
Oh, massive right now from Muhammad.
I'm beating these undefeated prospects. I'm beating former title contenders.
Brady has the best tattoos in the UFC for sure.
And I know it doesn't matter what I have to do. I'm going to get there.
Oh, he stung him. He stung him with that left hand.
and now I earned my shot. There's no denying me now. Leon Edwards, we have unfinished business. In this fight, I'm going to show you what would have happened.
I feel like I'm better than Bilal wherever the fight goes. I don't care what he's done or what he's approved. He made no difference in fight night. I'm going out there to take him out, and that is my aim. I like to go out there and perform for the UK fans, and just continue my legacy and prove to the world that I am the best in the world.
Ooh.
I'm going to dominate him. I'm going to drown him. I'm going to make it the worst night of his life. They're going to realize that he's a joke. He's a fake. He was a paper champion. Everybody in Manchester, they have somebody to look up to. Now I'm going to take that off from all of them.
This is me going out there proving to the world that I am the best in the world, and that there's nothing he can do to stop me from going out there and getting that victory. I'll go out there, I want to finish him.
Dude, that kick that Kamaru ate is so bananas. How much force, like someone who really knows how to turn over on a kick. It's so crazy, like how much power that is. Even if you've never been kicked by, if you just if you hold pads and feel someone really, it's so crazy that just went straight to a head. I mean, that's like the most clean head kick possible. No one is eating that shot ever. See, you want to know what Bilal's issue is? I think in terms of like fans, oh, God damn it.
Renowned for its rich sport.
Okay, so here's what I think his issue is, real quick, is like he has like, because it's like people just like no one, you don't know these guys, they get tied to like identities, right? It's like Bilal's American, he's an American Muslim. And so it's like people like, you know what I mean? It's like they're like people are confused about like, I don't know. That's my guess of why, because he has like when he came, he comes out with like a diamond chain on, like that mean like the Khabib crew is not down with fucking diamond chains. You know what I mean? But listen, dude, the guy had to win 100 fucking fights in a row to get this. So, but Leon is tough to deal with in the UK, man. He's super nice. He's a really good dude.
With the number 2 ranked welterweight contender, Belal Muhammad, you've worked so hard for this opportunity. What are your emotions like now on the eve of your UFC championship shot?
All these boos tomorrow are going to be tears. Headshot dead. Your boy's going to sleep. And new inshallah. That's my family right there. That's all I care about. The rest of you guys, tomorrow night, cry about it. It's over for you guys. England's going to lose again.
All the best Houston. There he is, Belal Muhammad.
Good job, dude.
All right, now we talk to the man.
You don't try to win him over.
The moment, Leon Rocky Edwards.
Manchester!
Listen, forget what he says. Tomorrow night, thanks for turning out as well, Manchester. Tomorrow night is as good as dead. He's too slow, too small. I'm knocking the fuck out.
There he is, the best in the world, Leon Edwards. Manchester, we love your energy. One more sleep. We'll see you tomorrow night.
I'm into it, dude. I'm excited about this card, man. I'm excited about this card. The best UFC fighter, probably Tom Aspinall, honestly. I mean, if if you're saying like who would, like if all the UFC fighters had to fight each other in some kind of tournament, like who's going to win? It's my opinion, Aspinall. Aspinall ends up winning that tournament. what was the announcement? It was that they're going to announce. The announcement was that they're going to announce the full Sphere card on I think tomorrow.
It is just over for Chris Tyson. But Discord log.
Oh man, let's go. All the messages that Chris Tyson has just got released. That is fantastic. That is fantastic, dude. Because fuck that groomer creep. He's going to end up in jail. I guarantee you that is what ends up happening here. Clickbait. What's the announcement? The announcement is that Dana's going to announce the Sphere tomorrow. Anyway, I mean, I don't know, dude. Like, Chris is a straight up pedophile. You know, like straight up. That is what he is. And I can't lie. I get a lot of satisfaction about like when these types of people get exposed. You know, it's like it was so obvious. You know, it was so obvious. In hindsight, like the guy's openly buddies with some guy whose entire brand is making cartoons of 8-year-old kids banging people. Like, why do you know this? Like, in what universe would you think it's cool to be openly associated with that piece of shit? You know what I mean? Like, seriously, you're just openly cool with that guy. Like, right there, you already know. You know, because any person who's not a kitty diddler is not going to have anything to do with a person like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, they won't have anything to do with a person like that. It's like, oh, okay, you know, like everybody online, if you don't know them personally, like they have a brand, right? It's like, all right, especially if they're not long form creators. Long form creators, at least you get to see what their personality is like. But like a big name on Twitter, it's like, you know, like 2 things about them. You know, it's like Jake Shields, UFC fighter, one of the best jiu-jitsu fighters in history, and loves to talk politics, right? It's like you got a handful of things. You know, pick anybody. This guy, hey, what's his thing? He draws little kids getting turned out. He makes cartoons of kids getting turned out. Why the fuck would you have anything to do with that guy unless you are someone who likes to look at stuff like that? Bottom line. And so Chris Tyson, he bought one of his art pieces and he had it up in his office. Do you know what I'm saying? Like he bought a piece from a dude who specializes in that shit and just prominently hung it up on his wall. And you know why? Is because those fucking freaks, they can't help themselves. That's why they have all these weird codes, so they know that each other are, you know, it's like, so they can also identify other ones who are into this kind of thing. And what's also very true is like the social media world is, what's the right way to put this? Like social feedback is what drives human behavior, right? In most cases. Like, that's why when you watch someone and you know that they're giving you their authentic self, that's why it resonates with people so well. It's because most people, you could just see that, like, they'll tell you like, oh yeah, you know, I like Trump. And then if enough people are all, oh my God, screw Trump, that's pathetic. Then they'll be like, oh, never mind, dude. Never mind. I don't like Trump. And even though like that's what they were trying to drive, it makes you in your mind think they're pathetic. You know what I mean? Or if you put a 13-year-old girl on Instagram, she starts to recognize like, oh, if I show my midriff, I get 3 times as many likes. Like a girl who has no, you know, like has no experience with boys, they end up looking like little whores on Instagram just because they get more attention and likes when they dress whatever. So like it's simple. Social feedback is going to shape people's behavior. And for these freaks that like kids, they find all these other freaks who like kids. And so they talk about it so openly amongst themselves that they get this false idea that this is like somehow like kind of okay now. You know, it's like, oh yeah, this is kind of okay. Like what? Lolly? Oh geez, lolly. I mean, what's up? I mean, you know, who cares? It's just cartoons, man. It's just cartoons. And like regular people like us are like, hey, how about I draw a cartoon of your head on a spike and then your decapitated corpse with a sign on it that says, this is what happens to creeps who watch kiddie cartoons, you know? And so, and then this guy, he's in a Discord group. He's sending like porn videos to these like teenagers. And then like, I mean, first of all, it's been a while since I was 20 years old. Okay. But when I was 20 years old, there is no scenario in a million years where I have any kind of relationship with a 13-year-old, boy, girl, or otherwise. You know what I mean? Like, there's no reason for me to be friendly and friends with a 13-year-old. And there certainly is no world where I'm making sex jokes to a 13-year-old. Like this guy, I'm telling you right now, when they get into Chris's computer or his devices, he's fucking finished, dude. He's finished. Because every single time that these guys, you know, like if you know that they're into that kind of content, they just have libraries of it, dude. He's going to get fucking buried and it's going to be amazing. I'm going to enjoy it. If for no other reason, you know, like even if you want to be so nice, you know, like even if you want to be like so nice and be like, you know, maybe Chris is just confused, man. Maybe he's just confused. Well, it's like, okay, but you still need to make an example of people that do this shit. This can't be allowed. You know what I mean? The announcement, are you guys seriously? People come in like, you know, the announcement was that Dana is announcing the full card for the Sphere tomorrow. Where's the wife? She's in my DM. She's downstairs with my pop. My dad just got here. Main event, I am picking Leon. Charles Olives. Oh, his tattoo is sick. Yeah, it's really sick. But my opinion, Sean Brady has. Wait, where did that picture just go? God damn it. Just because, like, of anybody else, like, most people, you know, they start getting tattoos and then it kind of grows into, you know, it grows into something like there are very few people who literally went into their entire body with a plan, you know, like I want my entire body to be this one singular thing that's all tied together. Like his tattoos, they are so sick. His tattoos are so fucking sick. And my God, dude, he's like, and he's covered in like everywhere. Do you have any idea how much the back of the hamstring hurts? I've heard. Fucking miserable. John, thank you very much. Right there with you. And I love the sentence. The normal people are like, how about I draw your head on a spike? Actually makes sense. Yeah. You know? Oh, if we're just drawing things that are illegal for our own entertainment and gratification, how about I draw you, you know, on fire in front of your family, you know? Sorry, not the family, but you on fire, you know, in front of the families of anybody that you have groomed, right? Like, I'll draw you, you know, kind of like tied to a stake, like a witch, and you in a flaming inferno, screaming like this with anybody that you groomed as the audience, right? Because we can just draw shit, right? Like we can just draw shit. You know, it's no big deal. Just draw whatever. Fucking creep. And like I said, dude, he is not going, like, there's no, you get into his computer, there's no question what's there, dude. Literally no question whatsoever. All right, I'm gonna probably sign off. I've been on here for a while. What does everyone think of Tom McDonald's hitting #1 on the Billboard with "You Missed"? Dude, I actually haven't even heard it. Stacy, thank you very much. Appreciate you. I got lucky. A little bit. That's you. One arm dedicated to my children. One arm tells a story about me. Yeah. One leg dedicated to Native American heritage and one leg naked. Nothing. Still thinking about that one. Yeah, I've got this whole arm is all like family stuff. And then this one is some family stuff and then a bunch of other stuff. I've got a lot of family on this arm too, actually. And then I'll show you guys the tattoo I'm getting when the dude comes out. Because what kind of animal breathes fire? That's right. A dragon. Because I spit hot fire. That's going to be the big piece. God, there. Dude comes out the third week of August. Dude, so on August, I can't remember, 12th or 13th, I fly to Vegas for CJI and ADCC. So I'll be there all week, filming from the house that we have. I'm staying with Victor Hugo, who is the #1 seed to win CJI. Man, I mean, the $1 million thing for a jiu-jitsu athlete is so fucking huge. Like, I'm going to be so fucking happy for him if he wins, man. And he's for sure the best on the card, you know. But, yeah. And then at the same time, like a bunch of other guys on my team are fighting ADCC. So like Lovato, ADCC, Felipe Costa, ADCC, and then Shanji will be out coaching, obviously. Steve will be out coaching. So I'm just flattered that I'm going to be there. It's going to be really fun, but we're going to create a bunch of content. We've got a guy coming out that's going to that's going to capture all of it. So it'll be good. It'll be super fun. And then someone commented Jimmy left the chat. So that means he knew about it. Oh, in the Discord group chat, someone commented Jimmy left the chat. Huh. Huge. You have 3 students that are going to be in the ADCC Youth Championships. What's the rule set? Do they in the youth, like, can they attack the legs the same way? Is it like are the kids allowed to do heel hooks in ADCC? My kid, so 2 of my daughters are doing their first tournament in next weekend. And then my oldest is, she's done $1 million. And and then they're doing another one a week afterwards. Giselle, my oldest, she wants to do Pans and Worlds this coming year. So she's getting so much better now. The only thing is, dude, she's been focusing, like what she'll do is she'll like focus on a very specific thing and then just do it and do it and do it and do it. And she's been focusing on Spider Guard. And I'm like, she's getting very good at it. But my only issue with fucking Spider Guard is it does not transition to no-gi at all. You know what I mean? It's like, It's just one of those techniques that is gi and that's it. You know, where there's tons of other stuff that basically is exactly the same, gi or no gi, and she's focusing like all her energy on spider guard. And it's like, I'm not going to tell her not to do it, obviously. You know, I'm not like, it's a world championship gym. I am in no position to tell anybody like anything, including my daughter, as it relates to like how she does it. You know, if they tell her to do spider guard, fucking spider guard all day. But, you know, she's very good at no gi also. And it's just, I don't know, just like, should have put my face tat on your arm. Dude, I was thinking about putting like a fake like when Cody Garbrandt got that sick ass fake face tat. I was thinking, I'm like, dude, I should just troll, and like when I'm taking the videos of the dude who's going to be doing my tattoo while he's here, just like pretend like he's doing something on my face, and then just fucking, you know, just have like a fake tattoo right there for like a week. Or be like, if you guys seen Jesse's sorry ass fucking face tattoo, that shit is sorry. And I'm like, I'm just kidding, you guys. Jesus. Man, but Jesus. What's up, man? What's up, Sigma? That face tat was, I don't know. That's a commitment right there. It's like, you better be sure. Like, this is all I'm saying. If once you get a tattoo, you have to say you like it. And let me tell you, if you have a lot of tattoos, there for sure is one or two that you don't like. You know what I mean? Just bottom line. And especially a new face tattoo, if you don't like that thing, oh my, that is going to be absolute torture for you. You can't get away from it. You know what I mean? And like, that tattoo, dude, if you're gonna get a tattoo on your face, you better fucking like have someone draw it on or whatever, like see exactly what it looks like, you know, and then look at it and be like, do I really want this? You know, because like I understand, like Cody's one of these guys that's like, he's hooked on tattoos and he has run out of room. But he's like here's why I would have advised against that particular tattoo, is he's like a really like, you know, actually, I was about to say no homo, but I'll say straight up homo. Like, he's a really good looking dude. Like he's like he's a handsome gentleman, and you can have tattoos head to fucking toe and still be able to clean up real nice. You know, you put on a suit, you know, you do whatever, and like you clean up real nice. The second you put that tattoo on your face, you can't anymore. You know what I mean? You just can't. I mean, I've done, like I would have done the Austin Open, IBJJF Austin Open 2 weeks ago, but I was in Mexico. I did the Austin Open the year before that and the year before that. And sometimes I'll do like Naga when my kids are competing, but like I usually, the IBJJF ones I do are like, if it's the Austin Open or like the Waco Open, I did that one. But yeah. But my oldest daughter, she competes. She's fucking nasty, dude. I think Cody got divorced. This is a good idea, dude. That's a really good idea, actually. I would watch that shit. Thank you very much, Ben Diesel. Dana's announcement is that they're going to announce the full card for the Sphere tomorrow. Oh, nice, dude. In October. Oh, so like after regular ADCC. My teammate Felipe Costa, he's at ADCC. He won Brazilian, like the Brazil trials, which is pretty fucking gangster, dude. The Brazilian ADCC champion in the trials. That's a pretty fucking gangster way to get in the big show. He's a stud. He's like, his size, he's like exactly in between me and Victor. Like basically, I bet you if it was like, if we measured it, like almost, it would be within 1 inch, where if you cut me and Victor in half, like that's how tall Philippe is. And then weight wise, I think that's the same too. Well, he's actually might be a little bit closer to, well, like right now I'm 5'10", 195. Victor's like 6'5", 270 or 265. And I think Philippe is 6'1" or 6'2", 220. I think. I'm pretty sure. He's like, his the thing that he does, like, that I can just feel incredible, like, is so, he is fucking surgically aware of where your elbow is all the time. Like, I feel him pass over like straight arm locks when I'm rolling with him all the time. I'm like, you could have taken that. And he's like, yeah. He knows exactly where your fucking elbow is all the time. All the time. Like, if you make the slightest mistake leaving your arm in a bad spot, he's going to snatch it, you know? But that particular arm lock is really hard to do without hurting people. So I can just, and he's, you know, like, he could fucking submit me anytime. He's fucking won Brazilian, you know, nationals, like, or Brazilian trials. So he's, you know, but like, yeah, he's incredible. My channel now is Jesse on Everything. That's just consolidated. You know what I mean? Julian Ramirez. Okay, so here's the deal. Basically, depends on your depends on how many you take. But if it's just Norcos, just fucking kick, dude. Like, if I can't give medical advice, but hypothetically, if I was just going to tell people how to make that situation easier, I would get Requip. Okay. That is it's a drug they give to people for restless leg syndrome or Parkinson's disease. It's not a good, like, long-term thing, but just for when you cold turkey, it makes an absolute world of difference. Melatonin, load up on melatonin so that you can sleep a little bit and just suck it up, dude. 3-4 days, and then you'll be clear. But the harder part is, once you get through that, is like not going and buying more, because like within a couple weeks, I mean, like your brain, it's like you beat what you think is the hard part, but then your brain is going to be screaming at you like, come on, man, we're bored, dog. We're bored. We're fucking bored, man. Come on, go get some bored. But hey guys, you guys want to all collectively call this fucking idiot an idiot? You're an hour and 47 minutes into a stream, dummy. You don't think that we've talked about it? And no one gives a fuck if you do whatever you're going to do. I hate when people come on and threaten me, dude. I'm like, oh, really? Dude, I'm going to do blah, blah, blah. It's like, you think you have fucking juice around here to come in here and threaten me? You fucking pussy, get out of here. Anyway, this I agree with. Yeah, subs are impossible. It's literally fucking 2 hours into a stream. Hurry up and get to the title. You don't think we've covered that by now? Dumb fuck. Anywho. Oh, it's all right, dude. I take it back. I take it back. You take it back. I take it back. But yeah, the announcement was that Dana's going to give the full card for the Sphere tomorrow. I am always nice to my followers. Are you kidding me? I only talk shit to people who talk shit. And then if they're like, oh, my bad, I'm like, okay, my bad, dude. We're good. What do you guys think, Javier? Thank you very much, dude. I appreciate you. What do you guys think? Yeah, the subs. That's the, I can't give the advice of how to get off subs without giving advice that puts people's lives at risk. So it's like, because kicking subs, well, you have to you have to wean down anyway, which is a miserable process, but like it's doable. I did it. I went from 8 milligrams a day down to less than 1 milligram over like maybe 8 months or something like that. Fucking takes forever. But my man, dude, I knew we could work this out, dude. But yeah, as far as I understand, like I've never heard of anybody kicking subs cold unless they were in jail to where like they had no choice. See, I don't know if this sounds like a joke, but like I was saying on Rogan, oh man, I would love it. I would love it. That's like I've always known. I like in my vision of all this, like I've always known I end up on the show. I just have no idea of timeline, but believe me, that'll be a really big milestone, dude, for me. Yeah, I mean, like, my opinion, anyone can suck it up through 3 days of anything. I mean, it's the worst thing on earth, fucking worst thing on earth. And usually you have to take some kind of action that commits yourself to the process. You know, like if you just like example, if you just have like, I'm just going to stop cold turkey and you have like 40 Norcos in your drawer. No, that's not going to work, dude. Because you'll just crack. You know what I mean? Like you'll crack and just go take, because you're like, I could just take one of these and solve this problem right now. So it's like I made sure that I had no way of getting more until it would have been over anyway. But again, 3 days doable. Like kicking off subs months, I don't see how anybody can do that. And so, you know, I have heard people say to move to something short acting and then kick that. But now with everything fentanyl, like it's like advice I can't give anyone, because you could die every single time that you take that shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, the Sphere. Dana's announcement is we're gonna have the full card for the Sphere tomorrow, and yeah, and if you're going to use Kratom, obviously you use YoKratom.com, because that is the absolute best source in the world. I just ordered myself, actually. Well, YoKratom's awesome, dude. $60 kilograms. Your brother just died on the 7th from that shit? Fuck, man, I'm sorry. That sucks, man. Fentanyl. One of my buddy who got killed by a fentanyl dose. It was the 4-year anniversary of his death. I think yesterday or 2 days ago. This is correct. Stay busy. The hard part too is like, so for me, when I finally kicked for real, like got all the way off and then stayed off, this is just my own experience. I microdosed mushrooms for a few months. I don't know. I have no idea if that was why I was able to like really kick. I mean, I had two times where I had to kick that. The first time I kicked, I kicked and I was off for years, just like I would have never taken another one for the period ever. You know, I would have never, ever taken another one. And then I got a Pseudomonas infection in my eye, which is essentially like getting staph in your eyeball. Serious. It's like it was eating through my eye. I was in so much fucking pain that I just basically attacked a doctor and got her to write me a script. And then that was the beginning of like a fucking 6-year bout with pills, you know? Shit. Yeah. About like that. So shit, maybe 7. I don't even know. Long time. But I kicked a million times during that. And then, you know, it'd be 2 weeks out and I'd be like, God, I'm just bored out of my mind. It was always boredom that would get me to just go right back on. But microdosing, and now I haven't taken them in years. Yes, this also. This is with this right here was always like a big trigger point for me too. Is like I have restless legs anyway, but then like when you get off, the restless legs is it's so hard to deal with. Like and I'm not talking about like when you're kicking. I'm talking afterwards. You can't fucking sleep. You have restless legs constantly. You can't be comfortable, and you know. Brian, thank you very much, good sir. Dude, I've heard this. I never tried it before. And hopefully we'll never have the need to either. That's a funny story, actually. So mine was always Norcos. And then like, you know, just if I could get my hands on Oxy, I would, but it was always primarily Norcos. And like right before I kicked, like forever, you know, I got a batch of 30 milligram Oxys. And when I got them, there was something wrong. You know, like I could tell that like the texture was wrong. Like, cause you know, one of them, cause I was biting them in half, and one of them, it would be like the pill super fucking hard. And then the next one would be like all crumbly. And I'm like, oh dude, these are going to be fake, you know? And when I Googled fake Oxy pills, or, you know, fentanyl fake Oxy, the fucking picture associated with the articles that were being written about it was the exact ones that I had. I was like, oh man, are you fucking serious? And so I ordered a home drug test, because I was going to, you know, I was just going to like, you know, put water in it and put the pill in there and then test it whether it was fentanyl or Oxy. And so I ordered it. It took 3 days to get there. And I was taking them in between when I ordered the test and when it got there. And by the time the test got there and I tested them and found out they were fentanyl, I had, you know, a drug addict's going to drug addict, man. So by that point, when I found out they were fentanyl, I liked them a lot. You know, it was like, you know, if you've been doing Norcos or something like that for years, it's like, you know, your receptors get like dull and numb, you know what I mean? And then so like it's like they get dull and numb, and so like when you go to that shit, all of a sudden you're like, fuck, I didn't even realize these things could fucking work like that, you know? And you're like, Jesus, this shit works all whatever. But then it only took like a few weeks of me being like, the fuck? Like, what am I doing? And like knowingly taking fucking fentanyl. And then that's when I quit. But, you know. It's funny you should say that, because we just did on me and Gabrielle's channel, play with matches with Gabby and Jesse. We literally just did yesterday. But I'm going to do another one because apparently like a full set of his messages just came out. Anyway, okay, I got to jump. Love you guys. Chat later. Appreciate all of you guys.